Let's take our book pages, our napkins, a little bit of lace, some ribbon, and we can make these adorable built-in gusseted book page envelopes. Look at what you can do with them. You can pop them over the top of a journal page. You can glue it down on 3 sides, making another tuck area. And then, of course, you have your envelope with a nice big pocket. Or you could sew it into a journal and have it as part of your signature. And don't forget, there's a gusset built into this envelope. They're easy, they're fun, and I'm going to take you step by step on how you can make yours. Won't you join me? I have my book pages. You will need 2 book pages for 1 envelope. My book pages are 9 inches by 6 inches. I have my glue stick here, and I'm going to apply my glue stick on one side of my book page. To make sure the edges of my book page get glued down well, I'm going to use my art glitter glue, and I'll apply my glue along the edges of my book page. My second page will be placed upside down. So these are both right side up. I'm going to turn this second page to be upside down, and then I will glue them together. So press so they both get glued together. I have a book page here that's completely dry. After it's dry, I did trim just a little bit off the edge, just so it's not so jaggedy. As you can see, when this is right side up and you turn the bottom up, it's right side up too. That's going to work out perfectly for our envelope. Take one side of your book page and you'll want to fold it up 3 inches and give it a crease. Take the other side of your paper and fold it up 2 inches and give it a crease. Now we look just like this. This is your flap of your envelope, and this is going to be your pocket. Now we want to make built-in gussets. It's not hard, you guys. I will show you step by step. Open your page back up. We're going to be folding the long side, so the right side and the left side. We'll fold it up 1/2 inch and give it a crease. Now we need to fold this side over 1/2 inch. I'm going to highlight my folds so you'll be able to easily see the next step. With my folds highlighted so you can see, this is our flap. It's the 2-inch fold. This is the body, and this is the 3-inch fold. So this fold makes the pocket, and this fold makes the flap. We need to remove this portion right here and this portion right here. We also need to remove this section and this section. Now this center section, turn it on the side, and you're going to make a line from the fold downward like a piece of pie. You're going to do the same thing on this side, making your lines go inward. Now turn your page so we're on the other side of the paper, and we'll do the same thing. Make a line from the fold inward, from the fold inward. Goes like this. This portion right here is going to be removed along with this section. Same over here, and the same here and here. With your scissors, remove this area that we have marked, including the fold. When you have removed one side, it's going to look just like this. So you need this side to look just like this side. But you've already made your marks, so you know exactly where to cut. Now all we'll have to do is take a little bit off our corners. I'll be using my little punch here. And if you like to ink, now is the time to ink it up. I'll be using my tea-dyed distressed ink. Now my page is all inked up and I'm ready to glue it together. On the gussets right here, I'm going to take my wet glue and I'm going to add my glue. Now you can't add it all the way to the top because our little flap that makes our pocket is only 3 inches high. So you'll want to place your glue so that you don't have too much of it right along the edge of your gusset on both sides. And then pull the bottom piece up and make your pocket. Now you have a beautiful gusseted envelope. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now for a little decorating, let's bring in our napkin. I have this napkin right here. It has lots of botanicals on it, and it even has the name of the botanicals: parsley, thyme, chives, rosemary, dill. Remove the layers of your napkin. So now you only have a single ply. You want to get a small brush, a little bit of water. Select what image you want to remove from your napkin. Place your wet paintbrush on your napkin and just draw around your image. Then gently pull your image away, and there you have it. It's removed so very easily. And the fact that we used water to remove the image from the napkin will make it look like it blends right into the book page. I spent a little bit of time and I removed quite a few images from my napkin. I'm looking for my parsley. I thought that one would be fun to do, or maybe even the dill. I find it helpful to go ahead and remove quite a few images. That is, if you plan to make quite a few of these envelopes. I think I have enough now. I'd like my image to be here on the flap side of my envelope. You don't have to place them completely on. You could have some off to the side or hanging over the edge. Oh, I think I like something like that. Now, I'm not a Mod Podge girl, but I know a lot of you are. And if you are, that's great. But here in the South, it never dries completely and it's always tacky. So I like my white school glue with a little bit of water. If this was an empty bottle, this much would be glue and this much would be water. You use what you like. So I'm going to apply my glue. Now, if you're using Mod Podge, this is when you apply your Mod Podge in the area in which you want to lay your napkin down. I like to use a flat brush for this process, and I smooth the glue out, or the Mod Podge, whatever you're using, and then place your image down. I don't know what the dogs are barking at. I better go see. I always like to add a little bit more glue on the top. Gently, very gently, from the center out, brush your glue so your napkin becomes transparent. I love this process. Someone must be here, you guys. I'll be right back. Oh my, you guys, it was the neighbor mowing their lawn. So a little bit more glue. In the next area you want to apply your napkin and spread it out, and then add your napkin and lightly spread it with your brush. And if you need to, add a little bit more glue. Remember, you can't brush too much or you will rip your napkin. I absolutely love this process. Those leaves look like they were printed onto that paper. For my little flap here, I want to add the word parsley right on the front. A little bit more glue, the same process. Have to be a little careful because this is still wet underneath. Then get it attached to the paper. Now we're going to have to let this dry. When your napkin's dry, you can take your scissors and trim along the edge. Or you can take an emery board and you can gently emery board the edge until your napkin comes free. Now for just a little bit more decoration, I have my lace and I have my ribbon. So I'd like to add a little bit of lace right underneath my flap, and then a little bit of lace on the top of my flap. And with my ribbon, I'd like to make a little bow. And glue it right in the center, finishing it off with a flat back pearl in the center of the bow. I hope that you have enjoyed this project. I've enjoyed being here with you. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. I invite you to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. I'll see you there, guys. Bye now.